Hey guys, hope you're all well. Oh, I've got an itch, hold on. There we are, sorry. Where am I? Just a little easy job today, again for myself. I'm trying to do a few jobs for myself that I've been putting off forever and ever. So if I mess them up with one arm, it doesn't matter. That it's my work, so I'm not overly fussed. I'm going to try and get it right. But excuse the silly cap as well. Tracy's not awake yet to tie my hair up. Anyway, today, another little job for myself, like I say. It's for the van hubcap wheel trim thingies. So you probably remember I'd done some of these for a friend a couple of weeks ago. So I decided to do my own. Same colour as well. I had a friend round yesterday who helped me clean them all up. I've just, in a fashion, rubbed over them with some Scotch-Brite. I think it will do. Not as good as I'd like it to be, but I think it will do, because I've got some Grip 4. That's that stuff there, which is an adhesion promoter. I've used this lots of times on plastic stuff and it's really good. I've never had any problems with it. I guess some of you guys have got different products that you use, because normally you mention them in the comments, but I've used this over many years and it's always done okay. It's basically like glue. Smells like glue. It's like a spray glue. That's all I think it is actually, but it works well on plastics. So we're going to give it a light coat of that, and then we're going to go on with what's called bluish grey from our local paint supplier, NRP. They'll basically mix you absolutely any colour you want and put it in a can. Bit expensive though, but I think I'm going to get all them 4 trims done with one can. I'm going to try, so I don't particularly want to go and get another one. What do you think, Blue? Blue's waiting for treats, but what he doesn't realise is had them all. They're empty, mate. You've checked one packet out. Hold on. Do you want to check another packet out? It's empty. Come on. You have to prove to them that they're all empty. Empty, mate. Yeah? Oh, I'll get you some more if we can get out today. No, he's still going to try and rip it open. It's very persistent. Yeah, I'm hoping to pop out today because I want a new kettle for the shed. That kettle over there has made thousands and thousands of cups of tea, and it started playing about a bit yesterday. Oh, we can't have that. We can't be without tea. So I'm hoping somebody will pop in today for a cup of tea, and I'll say, oh, we're going to go and get a new kettle first. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's get a coat of this Grip 4 on, let that dry, and then start putting the bluish silver on. The little light bar that I was making, a bit of progress on that. Both ends are on now, and that plate at the back is a part of it as well. I may even do a bit of that in this video. We'll see. We'll see what I can manage. Anyway, let's get some paint on these. Right, literally one coat of this stuff. You just dust it on. I've been giving it a good shake. I've got the diesel heater on just to get the temperature in here, although it's been strangely warm here in Blighty yesterday and today by the look of it, but still bring the temperature up in here a bit. The hardest part about this is the shapes of it, trying to get it down the holes where the wheel nuts go. Right, we'll let that go off. Moving on, they've dried off a little bit. Well, they're completely dry. A bit of bluish grey. Let that one go off and we'll just keep going. Right, moving on. I've just been giving them a few coats of matte lacquer now. It's all about done. Yeah, that'll do. Just about covered them. That was about the third coat of matte lacquer, so I think that's about there. Okay, that's the little wheel trims done. They're outside baking in the sun now because it's a beautiful day. Quite bizarre for the middle of October. Let's have a look at the temperature gauge of the shed. Look at that. What's that? 18? Can't complain at that. It's good for the soul. A bit of heat. Anyway, little light bar project. So far we have the light bar that we put the ends on. They're all dressed in now. And I've got this plate here. Now it's a little bit overkill because it's 5mm. I probably would have got away with 3mm, but I haven't got any 3mm, so this is going to have to do. Let me get my number plate and show you. That's where the number plate is going to go eventually, on the front of the van. Ooh. Bear with me. So yeah, the number plate will go there like that. So you won't really see a lot of it. Now what I've got to do now, or what I've got to attempt to do, let's put this out of the way, is bend these tabs. And I think I may have to shorten them. Then I've got to try and tidy these corners up when it's bent, where I've cut in with the grinder. So yeah, I'm going to mark these across there. Because it's 5mm, there's absolutely no way I'm going to bend that how I'd normally bend it. So I'm going to cut into them. So the only way I'm going to be able to do it and sort of proceed forward. So I'm going to probably go about halfway through them, maybe a little bit more, just to make them really easy to tap and bend. And then when they're bent, this bar will attach to them somewhere, somehow. So let's get a little mark through here and give them a slice with the grinder. Do me a little mark to start cutting. Which way have I got to cut this? Oh, flip that over because I need to bend it the other way. About there. That should do it. See if we can get it into here, just to give it a bit of a bend. Ooh, nice and easy. Ooh, cut through that quite a bit. That bent like a piece of cardboard. It's going to be a bit of guesswork, this is, to be honest. It's going to be far too high up. the bottom of this tube needs to be approximately 30 mil from the top of this plate. Thereabouts. Yeah. Right, we've back got these the same. I think that angle's going to do us. Like I say, this is a bit of guesswork really, more than anything. Just see what happens and cross your fingers. Right, I'll get the rest of that welded up and then we'll try and lay the bar out. Back in the vise, I just want to dress these little radiuses up there where the weld is. Well, that should be tidy enough then. That's better. Right, moving on a little bit. I've got this all propped up about where I think it's got to be. I've done an absolutely terrible cut there. That's not very good. A piece of wood as sort of a guide to make sure I'm getting the bar about in the middle of the plate. Oh, has that moved? I bet it has. Was it? No, that's about right. Well, maybe it has. A little bit that way. This is why I'm working on my own stuff, because it's not going the best, but it will do for me. A bit more. That might fit it. That's better. Right, where's the other rule? I've got to make sure that's about right. Oh, it goes a bit tighter down this end. I reckon that might do it. I think I'm going to tack that, do some good tacks on it, and then we'll take it to the van and double check that it's going to be okay. Right, I've just been and tried it on the van and I'm not happy with how it fits. So I'm doing a slight modification. I've broke the tacks back off again. I've got it in the vise there. Hold on, let me tuck you into my strappy thing. So I have no clue if I've got the camera pointed in the right place. I've had these adjustables. I've done a cut and I've bent that back. So we've got that sort of thing going on. And I think that'll sort it out. Yeah, let's do some more tacks. Right. So I've done it again and broke it off again. This is my third attempt. I don't know why. You ever done one of them jobs where you've welded it, tacked it, no, broke it off, done it again, broke it off, and then the job starts to look a mess, and you're thinking, this is getting to the stage where I just want to throw it away, start again. But I'm not gonna. I think it's still safe. I'll say that's 3 times I've busted off and re-welded it, well, tacked it. So I'm just gonna have a cup of tea, and then we're going to try it on the van again for the 3rd time. Fingers crossed it is going to be 3rd time lucky. Yeah, I think it will be. And then you'll see what it's all about then. I'll take the camera up with me this time. Bear with me with the camera angle a minute. Yes, that is the one. Oh, let's grab the camera. That's it. That is the one. It is sorted at last. That's exactly how I wanted it. Excellent. Right, next job is where I'm going to mount the spotlights on it. How I'm going to mount them. I might have to make some tabs with holes in to go somewhere on the top. Plate fits good. Happy with that. All looks level. Excellent. Not the best, it'll do. Right, that'll do. I can't hold myself very steady while I'm welding, but it'll do, it'll do. They're all sort of out of sight, and it's quite low down on the van, so I think we'll get away with it. Yeah. And Alex will load the powder coating on there. We'll be all good, we'll be all good. I've just got to get some of the spatter off that one. And that one ain't too bad. Yeah, I'm just going to leave all that as it is. Right. We'll look at the spotlights, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that right now because I just can't hold it all. I think it needs to go on the van. I need to hold it all in place with the spotlights and everything. And at the moment, that's going to be a 2-man job. But let's see how the spotlights mount. I think it's just one 10mm bolt on each one. I've got 2 big ones for the top and 2 smaller ones for the bottom, but we'll have a look at them anyway. They're very cheapy ones, but it'll be better on what I've got, which is hardly any light at all on that van. Right, I've had a look at the spotlights. I'm not going to get it all out and try and do anything at the minute. I've definitely got to wait for help for that, because I know I'm going to end up dropping something, smashing something, and I don't really want to. There weren't, you know, any cheapy things, but I still don't want to break them. So, I think with these small ones, I'm going to put them on the outside here, at the bottom of the bar, on each side, like so. I'll sort some sort of bracketry out for that. And then the bigger ones I've got in the box there, sort of inboard a tiny bit of the ones out here at the top. I think them ones just mount on a single 10mm bolt. So that'll be just simple eyelet with a like a 10.5 hole in or something like that. I've also got to drill holes into the plate here, whether I go 2 each side or 1 each side and another one in the middle, sort of a triangular shape. So behind that plastic bumper there's a big steel cross member going across, so I'll be just cutting through the plastic bumper, well drilling through the plastic bumper and putting sort of a little, turn some little top hat type things down on the lathe, so we're not crushing the bumper. So there is a little bit of a gap from the bumper to the cross member, and I don't want to squish the bumper into the cross member. So if I put them on some little top hat things that we turn down, the bumper will still sort of remain relaxed. And I'll be using countersinks so this stays flush, and then we'll put the number plate on with some good double-sided, and that should do it. I've got some plastic bungs for the back of these for when it's all powder coated, so seals it all off from the weather. I think that'll do. I'll say it's not my finest fabricating moments. It's a little bit rough and ready, to be fair, but it'll do. It's for me. I certainly wouldn't want to churn anything out like that for somebody else at the moment, while we've a little bit invalid. I don't mind doing little jobs like this for myself, and it's nice to actually do some jobs for myself actually. I think when that's powder coated, I reckon it'd be passable. It'll look all right. It's on a great big van. It's a small part on a great big van, so yeah, it'll do. Again, I'd like to thank everybody again, because the messages and everything that you guys have been sending are just off the scale. My apologies if I haven't got back to everybody. It's close to impossible. So I'm going to try and keep trawling through them and reply to you all. I'm going to do my best, but if I haven't, my apologies, and I really do appreciate it immensely. I got a card today as well off Motley. Check him out. That's fantastic. I love that. Thank you, I really appreciate it. That is absolutely marvellous. Put a smile on my face, that did. I'm going to find a little place in the shed and hang that up. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, next, I don't know, I might continue to do a little bit to the light bar if I've got someone here, or the light bar might even be doing it on the van, but either or, you'll see what it looks like at the end. And I'm looking forward to getting it on actually. I'll say, I have tried different bulbs in the van lights over the years. I don't know what it is with them. They ain't brilliant. They're just not brilliant at night, especially as you get a bit of rain and everything, and you know, a bit of undulating roads and going through the forest or mountains. They're just not that brilliant at all. And me being old, the old eyesight's not as good as it used to be, so I reckon these spotlights are going to light the road up a lot better and allow me to see, obviously when I can drive again, which hopefully will be after the remaining 5 weeks of this sling. I might be able to drive. That would be brilliant. Not sure about the riding, but I'll definitely be able to drive, I think. Right, that'll do. Thank you all again, guys. Really appreciate you all. I really do. And I'll see you soon in the next video of doing, I don't know what yet. I'm sure I'll find something. Cheers, guys. Take care.